Good evening, everybody, and welcome to all our viewers here on Zelda 1 Randomizer 2. Welcome back to the Z1R 2025 Winter Tournament. Round 1 of the bracket in the Hyrule side of things puts MagicFriends versus jessandy8, number 31 seed versus number 34 seed. Welcome in. I am Moonrise and Phoenix. Joining me in the booth, it is time to talk cookies once again. CD Improv, welcome back.
Hey, Moon, how are you doing today?
Oh man, I couldn't be too much more excited than I already am. It's bracket time. We've seen some crazy stuff already. Let's do it again in night number 2.
Yay! I mean, who doesn't like a bunch of broken brackets?
Except for those who put up the brackets. I don't know.
Okay.
We are underway and we're already at 1Q3. Okay, that's an interesting thing. And
Not the best, not the worst start screen, definitely for sure. It's one of those that at least. Oh well, all right. Now we got Wizards in the overworld, so all bets are off.
yeah. And I don't think we've got recorders on both sides yet. Oh my goodness, Jess. Wow, goes right for the southwest corner, and you gotta love it. There's your wood sword, less than a minute in.
Yeah, that's a very nice thing to see. So that bottom corner, if you don't have bombs, is always a weird check because you don't want to run down there and take a look at it. Like, you don't want to go down there without bombs, but in Jess's case, that's where our weapon was. We're gonna find level 6 on MagicFriends' side, and I'm gonna fix that here for 1 second.
And level 6, not the prettiest thing in the world. I mean, it is the biggest map in the 1 through 6 side of things, and more often than not, it's ugly. So, yeah.
Okay, there we go. I have fixed this cropping thing.
So a check for the of course. I would say nah, recorder on the Armos check.
I mean, you know, oh, sorry to Tarkus who just accidentally got muted by Nightbot. You should be fine to talk again. The recorder said it's gonna get us level 2. Is our Armos item in Jess's seed. So oddly enough, for anybody who may not know, these two runners have faced each other. They haven't faced each other head to head, but they've been in the same race 25 times. Jess is ahead with a record of 20-5.
That is quite the record. And MagicFriends sees our medium secret 30 rupees at Casino Corner and a red candle in 2.
Oh yeah, we're on our way. Oh, and then we get Landmo. We're being fed to the Landmos for breakfast. So this is
correct.
Okay.
Correct answer there. Oh, well, that's okay. We got fed to the Landmos, and then Jess got told, "You're going back to start. We don't care."
Oh, 4 rupee small secret. That is rotten. Did we see that before?
We hadn't. We now do.
That is very sad. We are not okay with that.
Oh, we might be as commentators. I'm pretty sure our runners aren't. And Jess, not going to be upset about losing that rupee.
I mean, we only had 1.
Indeed.
But all right, chat. If audio is not okay, just let me know in chat, please. Oh no!
Ooh. Oh wow. Okay.
Wait, what killed MagicFriends? The Armos? Did it get all the way over there?
Yep.
Dude, that's like a heat-seeking Armos.
Yeah.
You never see those guys make it all the way down the stairs.
Well, I mean, Z1R does what Z1R does, and gang. I can't do this right now.
This is
Power
perfect.
bracelet,
this is
one
so
sword item.
seed. This is like the jessandy seed. That was the power bracelet underneath Recorder Lake, and we have the recorder as the Armos item.
Look, I can't write this up if I tried, chat. I swear.
Oh, 251 blue candle, and I think that was like a 68 rupee key, possibly. Jess is gonna go ahead, get that early bomb pack, and Magic Friends is still, we're checking these any roads, he's still looking for his sword. Again, that bottom corner is a one-off check. If you don't have bombs, you don't want to prioritize that check, and it might take him a little bit of time to get all the way over there.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm looking at this now. Jess, but oh, by the way, CD, if that blue candle's 251 rupees, we've got a problem.
Blue ring.
Yes.
Yeah, we need a candle anyway. But, yeah, we're gonna find level 3 on Magic Friends' side.
Not a bad thing to find, especially if there's a white sword on the floor. I swear if there's a white sword on the floor, Okay, so now we know the actual amount of the door repair. It is 21 rupees.
That doesn't seem terrible if we have 128 large secret.
True,
and a free candle as long as you get the recorder from the Armos to get into level 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, Magic Friends wanted that heart container from the Gibdo, but before you get the heart container, you need to survive the hug, and Magic Friends did not.
Yeah, unfortunately for Magic Friends, Gibdos hit you for 2 hearts as opposed to anything else that takes like a half heart, unless it's a Wizrobe beam.
And it can be an orange Wizrobe beam that does double damage.
Yay! Oh yeah, they're 3, aren't they? For orange Wizrobes?
4.
Ugh, jerk faces. But at least they usually, if you're not on the overworld, spawn in a line. Alright, this is good for Magic Friends. Magic Friends is gonna go down here, hang a left. That's not a left, but we're gonna go to the right first. He's still looking for his swords, Jess finds level 8. But yeah, he's gonna check this open cave. He's gonna find some very expensive bait. Now, hopefully he goes, okay, I have a recorder. I'm gonna go check level 2, and then he gets a free red candle.
That would be nice.
Yeah, Jess is gonna try to pirouette this door in 8. She's gonna get a bomb wall straight ahead. Now, Magic Friends is gonna go look at the coast item instead. Again, makes sense, but this screen with orange Wizrobes on it is absolutely terrible because you have to stand here and hope they don't do what they're doing right now, which is phase in one by one by one. Magic Friends, you have a recorder. There you go, left. Go left.
Oh, and perhaps some more. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Jess is getting everything.
Oh
There's the white sword in 8.
Oh, I mean, it's almost like it's almost like the randomizer can't roll bad seeds for Jess herself. And now that I've said that, it's going to give us something like particularly nasty waiting for us. All right, so
Go ahead.
Magic Friends he's recording the desert, but unfortunately, the spot that would have got him a weapon was under Recorder Lake, and he just didn't get over there.
Oh dear. And now, here's the thing. For those of you who don't know, when we say Jess always gets the randomizer can't roll anything bad for Jess, it's because you can call it a meme for what it's worth. We in the Z1R and the Z1R community have a little bit of a meme where jessandy8 will roll the seeds for many races, and they turn out to be, how do we say this kindly, CD?
Spicy.
Yes. Spicy, not nice, terrible, have your pick.
I mean, it's not like jalapeno pepper spicy as we find the Arrow Blue Candle store on Magic Friends' side, but unfortunately we are slightly broke right now and can't afford 75 or 85 rupees.
Yeah, 85 rupees for the arrows, not that bad, but it's still bad when you only have 13 rupees to your name.
Oh, very true. Like, he has not found, I don't remember where Jess found that large secret, but Jess has 116 rupees in level 8 at the moment because she found 128 large secret. We're gonna get the map of 8, and this is slightly ladder blocked.
That's a tree with a flag.
A tree with a flag. Okay, I could say it's a tree with a flag. Chat's gonna say it's a penguin. I like that one, Putz. That's pretty good.
Yeah. better than cactus. Okay, 94 rupee hint shop. We will need the book to make any sense of that.
We have that it's also a chubby Pikmin. The little creatures with like the leaves that come out of the top of their head.
Yeah, if that's a Pikmin, we've got problems.
No, they're just a very chunky Pikmin. It's like my cat.
Your cat isn't chunky, last I checked.
One of them is. One of them is rather skinny. Jess, meanwhile, is gonna go check out East Death Mountain with her white sword, recorder, power bracelet, and a bunch of bombs.
And door repair. MagicFriends also seeing the 94 rupee hit shop. Meanwhile, MagicFriends needs to get to the southwest corner to pick up his sword.
Again, he's gonna check all of these checks that actually have, more than one thing up there, and it makes perfect sense. It's just gonna feel a little bit terrible when he gets all the way back down 3 screens from their start screen and finds that that's where the sword was the entire time. Jess is gonna double bomb this because she's got a bomb pack waiting for her.
Or, it could be that that MagicFriends might find the white sword first. We don't know, but it doesn't look that.
Wait, where was he did not go into 8, so I don't know. He doesn't have anything to do with anything to use for a bufferless clip, or a buffered clip, I guess. And he went 1 room into 8 and I think found
blue dark nuts and instantly said, nope, not doing that.
But alright, here we go. Jess is gonna go take a look at the open cave below Death Armos and Death Armos, which I think we've already seen. We're gonna find our bomb shop again.
I mean, I don't remember just looking at this screen in particular. I definitely don't remember seeing this.
Well, no, MagicFriends I thought had made it into the open cave that's right below this, but now I'm not 100% sure. MagicFriends, however, is out of open caves to check at the moment, and hopefully is headed in the direction. Oh, he's gonna go to Death Armos. Maybe I'm thinking about the race I was just watching while we were getting set up.
That's entirely possible. So back up. Oh, he's gonna go to 1Q5.
Yeah, and Waterfall and other stuff. But hopefully, once he finishes up over here, this isn't going to leave him very many places to continue looking, as Jess is she's found level 6, she's going in.
I mean, you've got white sword, can you blame her?
There is one of the very large secrets for MagicFriends. He's going to take an unfortunate hug from the blue Wizrobe, but now, even if he gets hit with a door repair or 2, when he gets back to their start screen again, he's going to be able to pick up that blue candle, which is at least some form of weapon.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yes, he'll be able to at least, candle boost, burn bushes, explore the overworld, but getting in here is going to be a little tricky. He's playing he's trying to get them to chase Anti-Link. So oddly enough, as Jess finds the transport staircase in 6, and he does a great job of it.
Oh my goodness.
The enemy's AI is programmed to either chase the exact spot that Link is in, or the mirror image of where Link happens to be on the screen. So if all of your enemies are kind of in the way of something, just try going to the other side of the screen, and every so often they'll cooperate.
I mean, between you and me, CD, that was a masterclass right there.
That was very good. He was definitely getting them to go after Anti-Link instead of his actual position on the screen.
Oh,
but the Lionel said, go back to start, go get your candle.
Or your sword.
Or arrows, but we don't have a bow. So hopefully he goes and checks this last open cave after purchasing a blue candle.
Nope, he's going the other way.
No, he's going to the candle store. Candle store is right up here.
Yeah, I mean,
it's over here somewhere.
The candle store works, but the sword's right there.
Yeah, but he's gotta get a candle anyway, and we don't know how long it'll be until he... Is that another transport staircase in this 6?
Oh, hey, segmented 6.
Oh, man.
Hey, we're about to find out just how bad it is.
All right, blue candle pickup for MagicFriends. Jess is gonna not get grabbied.
Yeah, being grabbed is a bad thing.
Oh, yeah, tell that to anybody who's ever gone to a work Christmas party. Oh, it's not segmented. It's... Wow, look at how linear that little section is, though. Yuck.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now, Jess has beam swords. As long as she doesn't lose them, she'll be able to clear this room and see if it's got a floor drop in it. Magic Friends with his recorder is going to record her and get hit with a door repair, but he has already picked up his blue candle, which is really good, and he's one screen away from having that wooden sword.
And this is going to feel terrible. 14 minutes in. This was right next to your start spot. Magic Friends probably wondering, how long ago did Jess get that?
A while. It'll be okay.
Yeah, she got it at about 35 seconds.
Very true, but Magic Friends doesn't need to know that at the moment.
No. I mean, it's still early. We don't even know. We haven't found 9. We don't even know how many Triforces we need to get 9. And we still need Bow and Silvers.
Yeah, so we still have a lot of race to go. And most of the things that Jess has found in the dungeons, now that Magic Friends has a sword, he'll be able to get to once he gets back to some of these locations. And level 6 is saying that IGN White is saying that 6 is the Pikmin that was chonky, now having gotten run over by something.
Interesting.
And, we are not getting out there, are we?
I think I prefer the other one from chat. Vanilla level 4 with embellishments.
Sure. Our little snake grew up.
And I can see that.
So if I was keeping with the meme theme, would have to say no Jiggly.
Yes, there was a race not too long ago that I would have said the exact same thing. Magic Friends trying to pick up the power bracelet with 3 hearts.
I mean, we always try. Like, it's a force of habit. You see it sitting there and you go, huh, I want that. Why can't I have it?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Now, with the sword in hand, I have to believe Magic Friends is going to go towards a dungeon. Or do some more overworld exploration. That works too.
Sorry, I was unbanning Thirsty for using Jess's emote in chat. Hey guys, just as a heads up, Nightbot is set to the point where I think it's going to be 4. A total of 4 emotes that you can use before Nightbot gets a little cranky.
Oh dear. Alright, so this Patrick not playing nice.
Well, is Patrick ever supposed to play nice, is my question.
No, no.
I mean, this is like asking Spiky not to fight on the enemy team.
Or, in the case of a seed I commented not too long ago, not to be everywhere.
Well, yeah. Alright, here we go. We're gonna find the 96 rupee key. That thing had better be like diamond encrusted.
Yeah, but we'll see here. And just through another room. No drop. And that was the end of the segment. Ladder blocked in 6.
Alright, here we go. Oof. Okay, so we're not gonna get to anything really valuable in level 6 for a while. Magic Friends is going back to burning some of this, or not going back to, but he's just now starting to burn the overworld and gets a second large secret, which brings him to a max of 255 rupees. You have just seen the Blue Ring store. I wonder what we're going to go buy.
There's a strong potential we're going to go grab that aforementioned blue ring.
Yay!
And there it is.
Look, it's on teeny tiny sale.
Wait a minute.
I mean, well, in the randomizer, it's on like a teeny tiny sale.
Since when is
level 9.
Level 9. How many Triforces tonight? We need 7. Oh goodness. You get to drop 1 level from the line.
Yeah,
Which one you dropping?
The one we can't find. That's my answer.
I was gonna say 7, but
whichever one we can't end up finding, I think, is gonna be my answer.
And back to 3. Magic Friend says, "Bring it on."
Okay, level 3 is fairly small. However, we got bats, so that's good. Chad is now upset that the raft was not nominated in this year's show for the item of the year. Well, my answer to that would be, now that there's this handy dandy form thing, you can enter it yourself using the PDX Rex Google Sheet thing that is located in the Z1R Discord.
Actually, I think we can get the link out there, CD.
I
One
have
moment,
a few
let's-
too many windows open at the moment.
Let me get that for you.
Thank you kindly. Alright, so MagicFriends is gonna get the heart out of the Gibdo without killing the Gibdos. Well, no, okay, so guys, you're only going to be, you can submit things, clips, and nominations multiple times, but when it comes to voting, we will only be able to vote for one thing. So no rigging it for the raft, sorry.
Oh, come on. All right. I tried, CD. And Nightbot said no.
There you go. I picked it back out of the Nightbot. Thank you very much.
And thank you, CD. Because, yeah, no. Nightbot angry at absolutely everybody, and I guess that's how we like it? I don't know.
Well, no, it's just we hardly ever get to actually use Z1R Randomizer 2, so this is pretty hype. We have so many races, we didn't even have channels for all of them. So Nightbot is just, he's a little jealous. He's like, you know, why are you guys never here? You're only here this one day a week.
One day a week?
Mm-hmm.
Have we not used this channel?
It
that
was
much?
used just a couple of days ago, but I was making
Okay.
a joke. Alright, so
Just
anyway,
knowing-
MagicFriends with the blue ring, I was about to say, is doing a great job of clearing this blue darknet room, and then the blue darknet made a liar out of me. Jess is going to have a slightly easier time stabbing things with that white sword. However, she does not have that added armor.
Exactly. But MagicFriends was doing a great job of it.
He really was.
Give him
And
credit.
thankfully he had saved the room, too. So it looks like he's only got two darknets left in there, maybe. We're not going to find a bomb wall, unfortunately.
Which means we might have to get through this just to get deeper into 3. I believe that is Z1R Racer speak for no.
That is, come back when you have a wand, a white sword, and some form of red ring.
I mean...
Again, MagicFriends is doing a great job of clearing this, but I'd love to see if he gets one more of these darknets down. Leave the room and make sure they don't come back. Great bomb for MagicFriends.
One left. Won't be able to do that one again if he wants to keep a bomb force alive.
Yeah. Alright, Jess is gonna get a free bomb pack on the floor and immediately try to make use of what she's got left in her arsenal. Oddly enough, she just bombed into the room that MagicFriends is currently in.
And Clutch Fairy for MagicFriends. He's out of this room and into, well, this ain't half as bad.
Yeah, you just stand in the middle of the room and just start stabbing people with beam swords. This is fine.
For those
you
of
gotta
you not
maybe
aware,
turn a little bit when they get too close, and just take advantage of the fact the floor can't shoot you if you're standing directly in the middle.
but if you're even slightly off,
It gets crazy.
yeah. Yep, absolutely does. And not
Alright,
a
just
bad
as-
start to this room.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit careful. It's going to replenish his bombs, which is really nice because he didn't actually get a bomb drop from it. Jess is going to work on these blue. But there's more.
No.
Of course there's
not
more.
doing
Why
that.
wouldn't there be more?
There's always
what
more.
the
and
heck?
That's you're about
this
as
is-
amused with this as I am, aren't
This
you?
is, you know those like quarter machines from when you're a little kid? That's one of those weird sticky hands that you get out of the little gachapon
Oh,
machine, and we are partially bait blocked in 3. I'm trying to picture
Partial?
the map now. Yeah, I don't know that
partially?
it blocks the whole thing.
I would be willing to bet it is.
But alright, Jess has had enough of this level 3. She's like, peace, I'm out of here. She has not found level 9 yet. It's the burn bush north of vanilla level 1.
being persistent with that room pays off with a key for Magic Friends.
Oh, what
And
did they find?
bait block, seeing this joyous little piece of crap again. And Jess is going to try for the power board. He said at 5. Got it!
Alright, power bracelet is very good.
Until it's not. Nope.
Sadly, we're going to feed the rest of our keys into this level 3 to find out
And
that
we're
we're also ladder blocked.
Game.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, Jess is going to start taking some mini roads. I don't know if she had seen this before.
Chat saying level 3 needs more blue dark nuts. I think it's had enough already. Oh boy.
Oh, that screen on MagicFriends' side is like nightmare fuel.
Yeah, and that was some nice footwork to dodge the beams.
It's gotta be. Oh man, they're a little chunky today. Oh, that's a bad place to stand.
This is a bad screen to look for bombs.
Burn the screen and get the heck out of here. Now, if he had the white sword, he'd be able to clear a couple more of those whiz robes and make this a little bit safer for when he comes back. Jess, meanwhile, is going to go explore the top northeast corner of the map.
So now, how worried are you when you have 25 minutes in and you still don't have a Triforce?
With this overworld and the dungeons that I've seen, not as worried as you would think.
Chat asking, are the flags for this in the Discord? I believe they are, yes.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, every time I click away to do something, it gets all sorts of wonky. Alright, MagicFriends is gonna bomb open the northeast corner. It looks like he took the any roads up there. He's gonna get a little bit more money.
Yes, hi, Magic Sword.
Yeah, find a power bracelet.
I mean, it's not complete. The Magic Sword isn't completely useless, but just mostly.
Alright.
MagicFriends find 7. It's Seaside.
Do we want to find 7? We're fairly immediately bow blocked. We do have a little bit of a path off to the other side, though.
We can kill bats.
Jess is also going to find level 7, so it looks like both of our runners are going to be in 7 at the same time. There is a heart.
I mean, it's a good start, right?
Yeah. We like those. They keep us alive, and it's a whole thing with Chest Jerk.
Absolutely, but Chest Jerk is in the other bracket. Not in the other bracket. What am I saying? On the other side of the bracket, I believe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while until you know, maybe we get our runners and Chest Jerk on the same side. Jess, meanwhile, is going to find a diamond staircase with a bomb drop in the corner. She definitely needed the bombs. She's up to 4 keys, so unless MagicFriends can set up a Canana key, she's about to see a bit more of 7 than he's going to be able to. Oh.
Still possible to get the Canana key here because there's the shutter.
He's got to be careful, though, and get that last guy to come over here and cooperate.
Yeah. Get it to cooperate.
Yeah, we make a deal with the enemy. See, he's baiting him out. He's gonna put a bomb down, but he's gotta get this. I don't think he's gonna get close enough to the door to get this. Jess is gonna find another key on the floor after finding out that the Zols, by the way, die to a white sword stab.
Yeah. Well.
All right, come on, buddy. Come to the door.
That is some surprising amount of patience for MagicFriends.
I mean, it's a thing. Oh, good job
he got
for
it.
MagicFriends. That was a great Canadian.
Oh, hey.
Maybe we don't want to go that way.
But I don't think we've got much of a choice.
Oh, dodge. Run.
Nope, that's not
Blue ring, he's gonna get out of the room, though.
Wow.
To answer a question in chat, we have a mixed first quest to Overworld. So there is a high chance that there will be an overworld block. Jess has found the map. She walked past the Triforce, by the way, to get up to this portion of 7. So we
I
have
mean-
decent money, but some of those pesky second quest spots have rolled on.
Indeed. And, well, here's the thing. I don't think Jess wants to get out of here without the item at 7.
Or at least know that she can't get to it. It's a boat with a windmill. Chat's asking, is that the third Goma we've seen? Yeah, pretty sure. There's one immediately down near the start, and then there is, there were like 2 more.
Oh, MagicFriends in a rough spot right now.
I think he's trying to bomb into the... Is that the empty spot? Yeah. He doesn't know that that's actually an empty spot, but it's an empty spot. Meanwhile, Jess is gonna go ahead and kill the bomb droppers who dropped no bombs, but she couldn't pick them up anyway.
And still no sign of the item in 7.
Look at all of these keys! Jess has 8 keys just from digging some of these dungeons that she's already found.
That's pretty wild.
There's one hiding in that stealth list, though, for MagicFriends, though, if I remember correctly, we could get that open for free, possibly. Because he's one room, I think he's one room to the right. This is the transport staircase that Jess took. As Jess is unfortunately going to take a death really deep in this 7.
Yeah, one too many fireballs to the face.
So that Goma is blocking a single room. One room. Just one.
I want to bet that's the item. That's the room where the item's in.
That would be really funny.
That would be typical Z1R level 7.
Alright, so it's almost like Jess and MagicFriends have kind of changed paths. MagicFriends is going to go explore the top half of the 7. He'll eventually find his map and realize that there's a giant hole in the middle of it. Now, Jess should be able to reach this guy with her candle flame. Good job, Jess. Now, with her 8 keys, she shouldn't have a problem here, but you know what else could be the staircase item?
The any key?
The blue Landmo room.
Oh, ew.
That could, in fact, since there's no shutter door on either side, and it's wide open, and it's a 3-pair, that's a second quest staircase. I think it's a second quest staircase.
It is.
That could be a push block room.
Ugh.
So this could be our item.
Ew.
If Jess is going to be patient with the candle flames here. She's doing good. It looks like, I don't know if they rolled down or not, but man, they're just getting torn up by the fire.
I don't think they can roll down.
There you go. Oh yeah, it's vanilla bosses.
Right.
Oh!
Of course, it's the item. Just gets the wand. My goodness. Next to the ladder, that might be one of the things she wanted to find.
I mean, we don't even know what's on the ladder spot yet, do we?
No, we don't.
This is fun. I like this.
I mean, it's usually one of the first things we find out, but we're 32 minutes in and we still have no idea.
Alright, so Jess is going to go ahead and explore these bottom couple of rooms. Now, chat said she had passed the Triforce while she was in the top half. So it looks like she's going back to get it.
I mean, you've got the item, you've got the heart container. Why not?
Oh yeah, get the heck out of this level 7 that, oddly enough, was not horrible. And Crump, our tracker, is telling us that they've both seen the Triforce, so it's got to be in this like initial section of 7 that you come through the transport staircase into. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. Top left corner. MagicFriends is one room off.
Now, how long do you think it's going to take MagicFriends before he realizes that terrible blue Landmo triple bar room is actually the item?
Won't take him much longer, I would guess. Right now, Jess.
Going back into 2.
We found a level here earlier, and Jess is gonna say, hey.
Though.
Yeah, I mean, 33 minutes in, first Triforce of the evening.
Plus, she's got 80 gazillion keys at this point, a bunch of bombs. So, as Well, yeah, clear this. Clear this from below. This is nice and safe.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh goodness, and that's a tough depth to take for Magic Friends.
and that's very true. Comment in chat is that the candle in 2 played a big difference in that 7. Very true, because Jess had that red candle to take care of some of these rooms with the Gurias and such. Oh dear.
What? That's
Oh dear.
what it.
Get it. Yeah. Good job, Jess.
Dang, that is that's pretty much textbook right there.
Yeah, you just gotta hold still and shoot really fast. Alright, so this is good for Magic Friends, because if he goes back, if he can pull off a clip into the triple bar room, into the blocks or whatever, or even get a little bit more health in there, when he does realize it, he might be able to go ahead and clear that room out.
Jess did get the compass in 2, but is still looking for the item here because 2 is tiny.
Well, no, she got the item. The item was the red candle.
Oh, right.
Red candle. We got it like 25-ish minutes ago, I think. As Jess is going to pick up her second Triforce of the game.
Shows how much I'm paying attention, huh?
That's okay. It was a very long time ago, and a lot of stuff has happened.
I need caffeine and/or a cookie.
Well, I would give you a cookie, but nobody has invented me a teleporter as of yet.
Yeah, I was supposed to make cookies today.
Oh, what were you to make?
Rockies.
What are Rockies?
Basically not cookie, but very sugary, probably unhealthy thing with chocolate fudge. Yeah, there's definitely chocolate, marshmallows, and peanuts.
No, that sounds delicious. I would totally eat that. Magic Friends
Very
is going to take
unhealthy.
another unfortunate death in level 7. Now, maybe this will send him back in the direction of the triple bar room.
And I've been trying for the past couple of days, making somebody understand that salted peanuts with chocolate doesn't quite work.
What do you mean it doesn't quite work? It's delicious.
Great, now that's great. I made another.
I mean, so I had to give up eating salt on a regular basis about 10 years ago. Okay, so when I tell you that we saw a coast item, but it ran away.
That was the red ring.
Whoa, shiny on the coast.
Yep, very.
Okay, so we
still need a ladder for it.
Very true. Wizrobe firing squad. It's the Wizrobe welcoming committee. Yay, you've reached Ocean City. But yeah, I had to give up salt a very long time ago, as Magic Friends is going to pick up his first Triforce of the game out of level 7, and probably leave this place in the dust, because we're kind of tired of this place. So anytime you mix salt and chocolate, I am a happy camper.
Interesting. I mean, I know about making salt and caramel, but...
Yum, yum, yum. Salt and chocolate. That's why chocolate-covered pretzels are like one of the most classic snacks that you could possibly have. Is Jess is going to see the blue ring and go, no.
I'm still 30 rupees off of it anyway.
Well, yeah, but 30 rupees wouldn't be hard to find. That fairy is about the best thing she could have gotten out of that screen, given that we know that there's an orange Wizrobe welcoming committee one screen to the north. Magic Friends is finally going to go find level 2.
Red candle in there, and accessible Triforce, shall we say?
Yeah, he can get to it. He's got the blue ring, so there's a really good chance that he might be able to get to that Triforce. The compass isn't very deep in either. Jess, it's a Pepsi day.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go.
27 rupee blue and 83 for the red.
There's the red candle.
I mean, nice and early, you like to see that, but then there's that.
He's got a blue ring, and as long as he kind of does similar to what Jess does and did, and just keep burning and moving, then he should be okay. Now, ideally, you would want to stand as close to the middle of the floor as you could, so that it wasn't shooting you as Jess gets killed by the orange Wizrobe welcoming committee. Now, unfortunately for Magic Friends, the blue ring won't get him to the other side of the room.
Yeah, and Magic Friends, he's going to use a key here.
I mean, they both came out of that level 7 with a lot of keys, so I like this idea. we just happen to... Oh, there's the map, too.
Now, due to the fact that this is level 2, anything that can be a bomb wall is one.
Yes, with the exception of if you, for some reason, are... He's going to get the compass for the Triforce. That's very, very convenient for him. With the exception of if you're trying to bomb into Zelda's room, bomb if it's segmented, if you're trying to bomb from the left into a right-side staircase, or if you're trying to bomb down into an old man.
Yeah, as I mentioned, if it can be one, but there were exceptions and you covered those.
Alright, here we go. MagicFriends is one room away from the Triforce. I think he's still looking for the heart. Jess is gonna get sniped again.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh,
I mean, usually it's the Koreas that I call the sniper crew, but they passed on their knowledge tonight.
Oh yeah, well, hey, this money is not terrible. This is pretty useful. There's the heart.
And there's your heart.
Yep. He didn't have 6 hearts. We know that there's a white sword power bracelet out there. I don't know that it's actually blocked anything super useful as of yet, but it would be something I'd want to have. What else is...
I mean...
There's no wrong way, MagicFriends.
Yeah, that was a little, for example, level 1 in the waterfall!
Woohoo!
MagicFriends?
He might not realize that he picked up a compass back there. It's okay. At 40 some odd minutes after that just rotten level 7, he may be a little bit energetic. As we have a heart in the staircase level 1.
And there's reason to believe that may be the coast heart.
Maybe. There's a chance.
Of course, the game can just tell me I'm a complete liar in about
No, I mean,
3
there's
minutes.
a chance. Until we see any of the other items in here, we have no idea if it is or isn't. So do you have a cat yet?
I do not have a cat yet. I will have a cat.
Yay. Hey, look, level 1's giving us back keys, Moon.
We're best going to be key neutral out of here. That's how this level 1 tends to work.
I mean, we came in the door with like 7 or 8, so for that after level 1, this is pretty good. And chat is saying level 1 looks like Gonzo. I wholeheartedly approve. We also have a call of it's a baby elephant. And hey, look, it's a Triforce.
I mean, it's in the back end of the level. Jess is gonna pick it up. I'm not gonna argue about that.
Oh no, take it. It's in a really wonky spot, but she's definitely going back in. Oh gosh, MagicFriends.
Oh dear, nothing in here is kind.
It's Z1R randomizer. Is it supposed to be kind? Wouldn't we get
No,
bored?
because it never has been.
We'd get really bored if it was kind, I have a feeling. Now, Bogey Smalls in chat is going to say that level 1 looks like a baby turkey. I'm imagining it's just the head, but maybe it's like the whole turkey. Because I'm seeing like a bus. There's a heart in the floor, so you are in fact correct, and that was the coast heart. Or one of them was.
Yep. So Jess has 2 items down in level 1, and is this...
Yay! No, we got a white sword and a wand and a decent amount of health, and Jess is doing the double stabby thing, so she's doing good.
Jess is just gonna do Jess things. We're done with this Patra. And there's the book.
Oh yeah, we take that.
Oh yeah.
The book is gonna be hints, as MagicFriends is about to get the Triforce out of level 2. Yay!
And we would have been tied if Jess didn't get Triforce number 3.
Well, it's okay, because we still have a lot of really important things to find, including the ladder. Though the ladder at the moment is only really important because we definitely want the red ring off the coast.
And before you ask, chat, my bedtime story is not fit for speed gaming, so it's not fit for this channel either. So just thought I'd get that out of the way.
But bedtime stories. Alright, so meanwhile, Jess with 255 rupees up a saved and is going to the hint store. Yay! Ow!
Oh, that's 133. So magic boomerang and 3.
Don't dig 3. Check. Gleok Lurks is 4, has the raft.
Maybe not dig 4.
Gleok returns to the White Sword. We knew that already. Now, my question is, did Jess see both hint shops?
I'm going to say she did, but I'm not even sure.
Okay. So MagicFriends, meanwhile, is hanging out down in the bottom corner of the map. These Wizrobes are going to make his life a little bit, less fun.
Wait, navigating this kind of overworld is fun?
No. No, but he's got the blue ring, so it's slightly less deadly as it could have been. Jess, meanwhile, is headed in the direction of, well, not the Lionel shooting squad. MagicFriends is going to get to see that there's a red ring on the coast, and you know what? He's about to turn the corner and find that blue Wizrobe welcoming committee, so I think he's okay with having bought the blue ring.
Yeah, that welcoming committee is about as friendly as a brick wall.
Yay! I mean, I've seen some really pretty pictures painted on brick walls. Ow, as they are making his screen scrolling ever so much more complicated, but he does get it off on the second try. Good job.
And then you've got Lionels, which are going to make, well, they tried.
Hey, he did a really good job of dodging. Alright, Jess is gonna go refill at the fairy fountain and check this power bracelet spot. We're gonna get heart.
Yeah, and this is, I believe she saw Mags. Was at the Lost Hills Power Bracelet spot, if I remember.
Yes, as a matter of fact, yeah. But I don't know that we're gonna immediately, well, maybe we are immediately gonna go check.
I mean, 20% shot, if it pays off.
Now, MagicFriends is gonna make it back into the screen that killed him earlier and be able to pick up 10 rupee bombs. Jess is gonna make it into the screen that killed her and look at the blue ring and go, nah.
Yeah, blue ring loses some of its luster once you've seen the red ring.
Very true. And I mean, she's got a fairly substantial amount of health. She's also got a lot of damage right now. So if her combat stays good, then, she can definitely keep going without that ring. Ah, Wizrobes.
They almost seem surprised whenever we see some on the overworld.
Because you forget. Like, when you're playing these seeds, you're like, okay, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And then you turn the screen and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, they were here.
I'm not fine.
Yeah, like, no, this is bad. To answer a question in chat, which oddly enough we answered about 45 seconds ago on stream, we have seen the magical sword. It is blocked by a power bracelet as Jess finds level 4 Forgotten Spot.
That is not a small find. Jess knows, however, that the raft is in here, so she may be Triforcing out.
I don't know. We're missing a few things, I think, aren't we?
Have we seen 3?
With the banana? I don't know. There's the potion letter for MagicFriends.
Prescription get.
Alright, well, unfortunately, here's the slight problem at the moment about level 4.
We would have liked the raft if it could actually traverse water.
Oh, goodness!
Okay, we're not going anywhere.
Do we have any other direction to go here in level 4?
I don't think we did.
Well, hey guys, here comes that other shoe. We're gonna need a ladder if we expect to dig the Triforce out of level 4.
But, okay, so let's see. Level 5, 6, or 8 has our own. Okay,
oh, I'm totally rooting for it to be Gomu. No, it can't be Gomu blocked. We already got the item out of 7. Level 6 would be a fitting place. I don't know. Have we seen 6?
I think we have.
Oh no! You jerks.
They're Wizrobes, CD. There's level 5 for MagicFriends. I don't think we saw that before.
Okay, level 5 is good. There's a map, immediate map. It's fully segmented.
Well, okay, somebody broke a piece of the chocolate chip cookie and wanted to share it.
Sharing is fine. Or in
Yes.
Spanish, you would say compartir.
Okay.
I have to say that to my coworkers all the time.
All right. I'm gonna go to sleep less stupid tonight. Cool.
Well, nothing about stupid. It's just I work with a predominantly Hispanic staff, and I have to tell them to share all the good things.
I'm just saying I did not know that. So by proxy, I'm gonna go to bed less stupid.
Yay!
Because I learned something.
Yay! Jess, meanwhile, is gonna head back up in the direction of the grave, which I kind of think is where we found level 5. Is it the bomb spot, maybe?
We found it just north of Grave Armos, I believe.
Ah, okay. Death Mountain. Now, the funny part about level 5 is that we're going to have 2 sets of transport staircases in here, since it is fully segmented, so this might not be our item.
Is it?
Oh,
It
it's
is.
the ladder!
Ladder and 5!
Woohoo!
Oh!
Alright, here we go. Jess is going to make it back in the screen that killed her, clear it off just a little bit.
And then get going, because we didn't find anything good in there.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I think it was, what, a door repair?
Something like that.
Good job on the second
Oh.
bomb from the Manhandla, but he did eat our resupply. Jess is not going to open the screen that is level 5 at the moment.
Oh, okay.
She might want to check West Death Mountain, which can make sense.
I mean, there's a power bracelet spot there.
Very
That's
true.
where she's going.
Yep. Jess still, I don't think, has burned the bush that ends up being level 9, which is one screen to the north of vanilla level 1.
I want to believe she did, but I'm not entirely sure.
I don't remember. Oh, no!
Oh, that's game. That is nasty.
And
Forget
Crump,
rude. That is just plain nasty.
Crump, our tracker, is saying in chat, if they are right, the bow is in either 6 or 8. Yes, at this point. That is, I think, the knowledge that we have, because it cannot be in level 9, and chat's telling me that she opened the screen, so she hopefully saw that that was level 9.
MagicFriends just wants the Triforce in here and just run.
Oh yeah. At 51 minutes in, you only have 2 Triforces. And okay, chat is confirming just did C9. That makes me feel better. But yeah, at 51 minutes in, you're racing against, you know, a very, very, very staunch opponent as we get the Triforce at a level 5. You feel behind. It doesn't even matter if you are actually behind, you're going to feel behind. Both of our runners right now probably feel like they're a little bit behind.
Mm-hmm. Not gonna argue with that. Okay, MagicFriends heading deeper in West Death Mountain.
Look out, MagicFriends.
Okay.
Don't hug those guys. They're jerks.
You got blue ring with a potential to get the red one, though. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can get the red ring. It's just, you know, the more health you have going onto this lovely, just gross screen. Hey,
Okay,
another
this was a screen that just died to, so is she going to bomb this?
Looks like
Yes,
she is now. You know that those Wizrobes are waiting for you. One screen to the left. You definitely don't want to go over there.
Okay, so that didn't push. I thought it had, but apparently not.
No, just pushed it. It just didn't move. And then she was clearing. I think she was clearing the screen for a bomb refill, but it didn't happen.
And then this screen happened, and
Oh yeah,
things
the game
happened.
said, go back to start.
What did Jess miss? Not much.
Poor
Just a small
Ruby.
secret.
We're so rich. To answer a question in chat from Malkier, yes, Wizrobe overworld, lots of blocks. We needed a recorder to get a power bracelet, though I'm not sure that power bracelets really come to much, and we need a total of 7 Triforces.
And
Dark
ugly Landmo rooms.
Yes, terrible Landmo rooms. Alright, so Jess is going to go ahead and clear these. She's doing a great job of using the double damage of the wand and that white sword.
Rest of West Death Mountain, pretty much a dud, other than that taking.
So we're just missing, what, 3?
Yeah. We've
There's
seen
the
everything
compass.
else.
Yeah.
And Okay, Jess. Sorry, Jess still doesn't have the ladder.
Well, she's leaving the staircase room right now, and we'll probably clear the top half of this 5. Like, I don't see a reason that you leave 5 without the ladder. Magic Friends is gonna go find the hint store, but unfortunately for Magic Friends, he doesn't have the book, which was in level 1.
Yeah, level 1 with the double heart and the book. That's most of the heart container difference right now.
Here comes the
What?
ladder for Jess, so she's now done clearing. She's done clearing rooms. She just wants to go get that Triforce.
Indeed, and look at this, Magic Friends back in 8. Wait,
I think this is his first time finding 8.
yeah, I think you're right. It's my mistake.
It's okay. Again, there's been a lot of stuff going on. Like a lot of stuff. Oh, hey, look, we want those. I'm gonna dance with the floor to get them.
Floor dancing?
We gotta dance with the traps that are on the floor. Goma creeps by a lake. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, I got a mental image from that, and I'm not going to share it.
Me dancing with the floor?
No, I mean...
Hey, look, it's our chunky Pikmin again. Now, here's the cool part. Magic Friends is coming in here with the ladder, which could make a big difference.
We could actually see the second item in here.
Yay! And there's the Triforce out of level 5 for Jess.
Just now with a 4-3 lead. 7 Triforce seed, we're getting a little closer to the possible resolution here.
Very true. Now, Jess, having picked up those hints, it's actually really helpful for her because she knows that the bow isn't going to be in 4, the bow isn't going to be in 3.
Hey, look, more orange things for Magic Friends.
Yay! Do we want orange things?
Keys, yes. D's, no.
I mean, he's got a blue ring, a white sword, and a fairly decent amount of bombs. And
Doesn't have a white sword.
Chad is saying that, oh yeah, he has the wood sword still. It's here in 8. Good bomb for Magic Friends. Jess is like, dude, I'm gonna go get myself a red ring. This is great.
Can you blame her?
Oh no.
I mean,
this
red ring is the thing that makes you play a little, well, okay.
reckless.
I was about to say that, but I wasn't sure it was the right word. But you said it, and not me.
It is where you just start face taking everything. Because you can. Until you get down to beeps, when you're like, oh, I should probably pay attention to this again. Jess, meanwhile, is headed back into level 6 with the ladder, and the red ring, and the wand, and a white sword.
And all of that blue dark nut killing for absolutely nothing from Magic Friends.
Did we find a bait block here in level 6?
I'm having a seed bleed from the seed I watched earlier.
Yeah, that's a good point. Alright, so Jess has explored a decent amount of this level 6 as Magic Friends is going to re-enter level 8. The white sword is really close to start, which is definitely going to be a very helpful thing for Magic Friends to find because it's going to increase his offense, especially given that we know we have Dark Nuts and Gibdos and lots of other things that you need to stab. And I mean, while the red candle can do a lot, that white sword is just going to increase his defense. And look, both of our runners have 10 keys.
Yeah.
Here's the white sword.
Just might... Nope, that's a transport.
It's okay, we take the transports. I mean, now that she's got the ladder, because I think we were ladder blocked on the other side of this bomb wall.
Right.
Or somewhere on the other side of this. We have a ladder issue.
We had a ladder block.
Yeah.
Ladder block at some point. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, either that or there was. I swear there was a bait block somewhere.
I have to say, I've been impressed with Magic Friends' Dark Nut combat tonight. He's been pretty sharp.
Hey, he's doing a really good job, and that white sword is going to speed him up quite a bit.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's not going in the 6th gear just yet. We don't have mags, but it's getting closer to possibly getting it.
Yeah, we have a potential push blocker here for Jess. Now, if it does push, we know it's the item.
shiny thing, maybe.
Oh,
The bow and 6.
Required.
That'll
shiny
work.
thing, yeah.
So now, if you're on Magic Friends' side, you're probably hoping for silvers and 8.
Yeah, just to kind of even it out, because he knows that the bow can't be in 9, so if he doesn't find it here in 8, that means that without checking the hints, because the book is in 1, and I don't think he's found it yet, that he would probably continue digging dungeons, which might lead to him finding the raft in, like, level 4. He's doing it
Oof.
cool.
Yeah, no, you had to go through a 4-headed Gleeok on 1 heart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Triforce out of 6 for Jess.
Now it's 5-3.
But yeah, again, if you are on Team Magic Friends, you need the silver arrows to be here in 8. Really, really, really deep into level 8.
As we now pass the 60-minute mark of this race, Jess is taking the recorder and going into...
Ooh, there's a heart in a staircase, which means whatever the item in 8 is, it's on the floor.
That's a bad spot.
In
Going for
this-
Mag's 10 hearts.
Oh,
No.
gross.
No. Gross. The numbers... The odds weren't in Jess's favor in the CD.
I mean, the seed has been really kind of, sort of, kind to people.
Well...
Sort of, kind of, but not.
Exactly. I mean, kind for the items, not so kind for the combat.
Very true. Unless you got that white sword out of level 8 really quickly, as Jess is gonna find level 3. Now, we know it's a banana in here. Or actually, no, we were in here before. We were ladder blocked, weren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and, I mean,
that's
it's
maybe...
the metal-plated one.
Yeah, it's... Oh, that weird copper color? Yes. Now, Jess with the
Copper.
red ring, the wand, the white sword, and 80 gazillion hearts should not have a problem making progression here in level 3.
Copper?
Copper works.
Copper ain't blue, last I
Tin?
checked. Cobalt. Cobalt.
Cobalt's blue. Cobalt means blue.
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about silvers. I'm talking about the color of level 3.
I was talking about the color of the magical boomerang.
Well, I mean, I like the color of the magical boomerang. Blue's my favorite color. To answer a question in chat, it's not been overly kind, but Jess is on a roll. Now,
Yeah,
if you're on
Jess-
Team Magic Friends, you really, really, really need the silvers to be on the floor of level 8.
Indeed. If it's anything else, oh wait, wait a minute.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a
Well,
thing.
yeah. Didn't expect to see that one today.
I mean, Jess
but,
is rich, so.
I mean, it's not going to be a problem. It's still just oh, we needed this today.
I think it's perfect. Let's just throw another random, and then we have to be. How about our silvers are underneath a Goma somewhere?
Oh,
Just make our runners have to buy arrows. That would be
sure.
That'd be great.
That'd be okay. Wait a minute. That
And
must.
guys,
have been
I
transport.
will ask those that were coming over from another race. Some of us were not able to finish that race, so if we could not post spoilers in chat, it would be greatly appreciated.
Indeed. Okay, so is this where the item is in 8?
I don't know. It's a fitting enough guard for it, but nope.
Nope.
So unfortunately for Jess, she's gonna have to clear. She's gonna have to. Oh, dude, Triforce and 8 is under the Gleeok. We don't have to kill the Gleeok, but your Magic Friends, you're still looking for your bow, so you're gonna keep going.
Still looking for your bow. You want the silvers to be in here.
Yeah.
A lot of keys.
I mean, the keys this race are insane. Like, how many keys do we need? And wouldn't you know that Triforce is all the way almost in the last...
Silver's an 8!
Silver's on the floor in 8. Oh, my.
Oh wow! That is the break Magic Friends needed.
Alright, Triforce out of level 8 with silvers for Magic Friends. But here's the thing, Magic Friends hasn't checked the hints. He's down to 97 rubies. He hasn't found level 1 yet. So if he comes across one of those other levels, he's quite possibly going to dig them.
Yeah, and 6 is not exactly the level you want to dig first.
Yeah, that is probably not much fun.
Okay. Magic Friends, I mean, I know you wanted to bomb it, but man,
Alright, Jess is continuing to work her way towards the Triforce here in level 3. Now, the thing for Jess is she only needs a couple more Triforces to get into level 9. She does, in fact, have the book. So she still has, potentially, a decent amount of time as Magic Friends is heading... He's wrapping up checks. He's going to find level 4 over here at the Forgotten Spot. Not knowing that it's a raft, he might actually dig it.
now the catch is right now is Jess picks up another Triforce in 3, making it 6 on the board right now and 1 away. Jess needs the other hint shop.
She either needs the other hint shop or she needs to walk into 9 and have that old man just go, nope, it's not here. Because with the information she got from the first hint, she's gonna be able to look at her tracker and go, oh, I have to go back into level 8. Now I think she's gonna go into level 4 to get her last remaining Triforce because she doesn't really want to go into 8.
It makes complete sense. 8 was a monster.
It was, and those silvers, you have to walk through the Gleeok past the Triforce to go find it.
Yeah, that was Magic Friends stuck it out in 8 and got the shiny.
Yeah, and to answer a comment in chat, Jess knows that it's the raft in level 4. She's the one who actually has the book and was able to check the hints. So she is aware that the raft is here and she is just looking for the Triforce.
The thing that would help Magic Friends here is to find the raft on the floor.
Very, very quickly. Because that's going to force him to go, well, I mean, he still hasn't seen, what, the rest of 3 either?
Yeah, 3 was in the middle of nowhere, too.
Yeah.
Just went through it, and it pretty much had you roll the entire dungeon.
To answer... Sorry, I was going to answer the question. Do you want to answer the question about silver hints being in chat?
Silver hints in 9, they are there as long as they're not eaten by muggers.
Well, there's a couple of, yeah.
Or wait, isn't there 3 old men with 4 possible hints as well?
Yes.
Ah, yes. Hint of
Compass, silvers, location of Ganon, location of Zelda.
Oh wait, no map hint. Oh dear.
Alright, so Jess is like, I don't need to clear this room. I really don't care. It could be the raft. It's not the raft. There's the Triforce for Jess. Alright, so jessandy8 is going to head into 9. I'm going to briefly change the audio.
Alright, so now the question remains on Magic Friends' side. I have to believe he's going to dig the item out of here. There's practically no way.
He is still looking for Bo, but
yeah.
Moonrisen, what are we looking for in level 9?
Jess is hoping to find the silvers in here, but we're mostly looking for the roar in the door. Ganon's a loud boy. He's cranky about everything, and we can't get into that for speed gaming. There's the Anakin 9, however. That is that is a blessing.
Why Must is telling us there was an immediate Zelda and an immediate item.
And yeah, that is the door, which means do we need to explain it at this point, CD?
Well, I mean, we don't need to explain about the door. After you have killed Ganon, that door will automatically open, even if you know, you haven't cleared the room. If this is the other item, I'm gonna crack up just a little bit.
Question in chat, does the spiral stair not push in this flag set? It does push,
Occasionally. Yeah, if you get the second quest version of that room.
but I think we've already seen it.
I don't know. And apparently, thank you, Yumi. Yumi's telling us that she did try pushing it. Alright, Jess, meanwhile, she's taking staircases. She's tearing her way here through level 9. If she finds the other item, then, oh man,
Which
this
is
the raft for Magic Friends.
The other item that's going to beat him, the wooden boomerang, by the way. Thanks to our tracker, Crump79, for doing the tracking for us tonight.
Bananas! Alright, so Jess is going to kind of find a little bit of a dead end here. Now, Magic Friends has his raft out of level 4. He just needs to go get the Triforce. To answer a question that was in chat earlier, I don't believe Magic Friends has found level 1 yet. Unfortunately, it took him a lot longer as he picks up his Triforce out of level 4 to get his sword in the beginning of the game. And then he had to do a bit of backtracking to kind of pick up some of these offensive upgrades that Jess has. Magic Friends also still has an item outstanding in level level 7, because he couldn't kill the blue Landmo room that was guarding the wand.
Indeed. For those of you wondering, Jess got her sword at 37 seconds. Magic Friends got his sword at 14 minutes and 8 seconds.
Yeah, again, it's that one-off check all the way down in the second forgotten spot. You don't want to go back there. So really, if you're on Team Jess, what you need, what you really, really need, is either the hint or the other item.
Yeah.
Or to be Ganon blocked, which is even more funky. As Magic Friends is in level 3, now Magic Friends, again, without the hints, doesn't know that it is a magical boomerang in here. He hasn't gotten his bow yet. He knows it can't be a 9, so he's gonna keep looking.
The question is, once you're done with 3, what do you do? Do you go back to 6, or do you hunt for level 1?
I don't actually know.
That is the big question for Magic Friends after this.
He's also got 7. He knows where 7 is. And yeah, to answer your question in chat, Jess does not have the silver. She does only have one location outside of level 9 where they could be.
There's your map, and as you can see, you pretty much have to go through the entire dungeon to get the Triforce out of here.
Alright, here we go. Let it be the second item. Nope.
Is it? Nope.
Nah, it's a transport. It's fine.
Well, it's fine until it drives you into a one-off.
Alright, here we go. Jess is gonna find some nice happy landmarks. A map of level 9 would be great. Like, we definitely want to see the map.
We don't want to see that.
There was my potential Goma blocking the staircase. I love it! Map!
There's your map, and something.
This is definitely very special.
I don't even want to know what that is.
I was gonna say it's an industrial stapler, because anytime Alsoa sees one of these, that's usually what he calls it. Or like a sewing machine.
It's not a book.
Yeah. And yes, I do agree with Yumi in chat. Magic Friends, if you're given the option of digging level 6, or finding levels 1 or 3, which are, he's in 3, but finding level 1 with the 2 potential items, you might go for level 1 first. Let's see, we got an elephant pointing right. Level 9 is your son with bedhead. That's cute. Tarkus says it's Bowser looking up at the level 9, so it's like a weird profile thing.
Yeah, that is a weird profile thing.
Alright, another staircase here for Jess. We're gonna go somewhere else. Nope, we're gonna go check all the rest of these open doors. Ganon. Sorry.
Wait.
There's a roar in
Magic
the room
Friends?
Jess is leaving right now.
Yeah, Magic Friends, meanwhile, leaving 3.
Oh, we can't bomb in. Okay, yeah, level 3 wasn't very kind. Maybe he found the blue boomerang on the floor?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, bait block.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. Oh, that
So
was
did
so
I.
rude. Putz is going to say that level 9 looks like a nun jumping up in the air, so I guess the thing that's like all flying around her is the habit.
That is an interesting mental image.
Oh yeah, this is fun. Alright, so Jess might be... Yeah, can we bomb south? We have the path to Ganon. Is this the second item?
It is not.
Alright, so Jess has 3 pieces of the puzzle of this level 9. She has item number 1, she's got Zelda, she's got Ganon. Oh look, more blue landmoss.
You mean more blue raspberries?
Yeah. Oh, blue raspberries? Is that what we're calling landmoss now?
Well,
That's very much more friendlier than, you know, nope ropes.
one of the alternate sprite sets has literally landmolas looking like strawberries.
Ah, okay. That's cute.
So I call blue landmolas blue raspberries.
Okay, I like that. I mean, that's one of the reasons I like Sprite Shuffle, is that the Moldworms turn into, well, it can be like a bunch of swords all in a row, which just makes me laugh.
That is quite humorous.
It's great. Alright, here we go. Jess is going to take the transport staircase she didn't take the first time, and we're going to go the other way. Meanwhile, Magic Friends, I have a feeling, is looking for level 1.
Or he's scrambling to find a bait shop.
Oh, he's headed in the oh, bait shop too. There we go. There's some bait. Now he is 1 screen south of level 6. Look, he's going into level 6.
Oh, he's going into 6. This could be a game changer right here.
To answer your question, yes, bait was required to get to the Triforce in level 3. So you not only needed, I think, the ladder to get any further into there the first time we found it, but you still had to go get bait.
Oh, this 9 throwing Jess for a loop here.
Alright, here we go. Out in this little wiggly arm bit. To answer your I'll answer your question again, Putz. Yes, you need the bait. In level 3, to get to the Triforce, you need the bait. And those people who are saying that this could still be really close, we still need 2 Triforces on Magic Friends' side.
And if this is the second... No, it's not. Jess needs to find a second item. Once she does, she knows silvers are an 8.
Yes.
So time is ticking on Magic Friends, but those silvers were deep.
They
in
really
8.
were, except for Jess has already explored a decent amount of level 8. So if Jess goes and takes the alternate route that we couldn't take before when she was in 8 because it was ladder blocked, then Jess would get to the silvers a lot quicker. Hey, it's the grabby hands room. Alright, come on, last item. Please be Goma blocked, because that'll just push Jess out of here. However, she'd come back with arrows, and then I'd be sad.
And that's potentially another problem. Jess has the money for arrows. If she thinks the second item is Goma blocked,
yeah, then she
and
would
it
have
very
to leave,
well could,
and then she would come all the way back into level 8.
and then only to find out that it's the wooden boomerang.
All right.
Magic Friends isn't
How
out of
have we
this.
not seen any of the hint guys in level 9?
That's weird too.
Where
isn't
are
it?
they?
They're probably hanging out all in one end of the map and just going like, "Hey, look at this."
They're just like chilling.
Some kind of Hyrulean alcoholic beverages.
Hmm.
I don't know. What?
No.
Oh, there's one of them.
There's it got replaced by a mugger.
Yep. And that is one hint Jess isn't gonna get.
Jess is gonna up a save. She is now
Oh,
leaving level 9. Now she
she
can
she
buy
thinks
arrows. She still has a lot of time because Magic Friends has to figure out where the bow and the Triforce are here in level 6.
the thing is, once he gets the bow, he's in a fair bit of the 6, but he's in the wrong end
For the
of that
Triforce.
and the item, I think.
Yeah, he's kind of digging the tail. So Jess has still got a fairly decent amount of time right now.
Yeah, but unfortunately, once that time,
Where are we whistling to,
then
Jess?
there's the other problem that I just remembered. How much
Hmm.
exploration did Jess do in this 8 and 9, I should say?
A lot.
Indeed.
So
And that-
even if she does head straight back to level 9, that's 4. She's gonna walk across the water and go to 9. Even if she does go back into level 9, it's not gonna take her long to get out, kill those 2 Gomas, which she will have marked on her tracker, and then be on her way into level 8.
This is. I get a feeling this is close, but it
It's
might not
spicy.
be.
It's very spicy. It's like habanero pepper.
Yeah, well, we're not in the Carolina Reaper level yet, so.
Well, I mean, we could just, throw some bird peppers at people.
Bird pepper?
Yeah, it's a Thai bird chili.
Okay.
It is not a very pleasant thing to eat, let me tell you. All right, so here we go, Goma staircase. Now, again, if we really want to get Jess the heck out of this level 9, let this Goma block staircase be the item.
Yeah. No kidding. But now Magic Friends starting to. Well, here we go. First one, it does push. Is
Here we
this the item?
go. It is!
It is.
It's the
There's your
banana.
wooden boomerang.
Jess is
Jess-
headed into level 8. Ooh.
Yep.
And to answer a question in chat, yes, Thirsty, Magic Friends did get the bait. So when he's done here in level 6, he's about to get his bow. He's still got to go all the way into the tippy top of that level 3 and pick up his Triforce.
But Magic Friends also needs a Triforce out of here.
Yeah, he does. And I'm trying to, was it only a couple of rooms or did we get the compass up here?
I
Hang a left,
unfortunately don't
Jess.
remember.
Hang a left.
Let's see.
And that is also a very good point in chat. You still gotta fight Ganon in level 9.
Yeah, but you've got Red Ring.
No, find Ganon.
But
There's the
Didn't-
heart staircase for Jess. She already knows that she's looking for a floor drop.
yeah, and that. Oh boy.
That's why you clear this room.
Yeah.
And yes, Jess found Ganon. Jess knows where the princess is. She
And-
just needs the silvers. There's the Triforce
There's a
on
try.
level 6.
Yeah,
Now,
I think Jess also has a path to Ganon.
oh yeah, she's got the pass. She bombed the wall open. She knows exactly where he is, and you have to take a weird combination of staircases to get there. Alright, so the more that this level forces Jess to the left, the better this is for Jess.
Indeed, because that's where the silvers are. But
Hmm?
right now, she's gonna clear a significant amount of this 8, and every room she clears gives Magic Friends more time to go and finish off 3,
Yeah.
if he's headed to 3.
There's not real. Well. No, he's headed to 3. It's the power bracelet spot right here. Oh, maybe he's not. Where are you going, Magic Friends?
Yeah, that's
Red
a
Ring?
question.
Is he finally gonna go get Red Ring off the coast?
That's far.
Well, no, he's going
No,
back
he's
to
in 3.
I was off by 1
That's-
screen. We're good.
Yeah, I'm confused. You know, I'm back on my natural state, which is what happens when I don't have coffee.
Oh, somebody needs to get you coffee then.
I'm gonna get myself coffee after this race.
Okay, well you do that. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you probably have work tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so Jess, meanwhile, there we go. That's a really good clock for Jess. Oddly enough, and this is gonna sound really dumb, but the best thing that could happen for Jess right now is to take a very untimely death in level 8.
but ropes aren't, keys aren't gonna do that.
No, the dark
Um,
nuts that or the enemy set that we just came through, though,
uh,
that was doing a pretty decent job of whittling down her health.
Yeah, and okay. Magic Friends just got bomb wall vacuumed back into the previous room, and now needs to kill these two blue dark nuts.
Yeah, bomb wall suction is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Jess, meanwhile, is going to continue clearing in this level 8. Well, there's a Goma. That could have been cool if silvers were under that guy.
But they're not.
Yeah, but there is a lot of clearing between Magic Friends and the Triforce at the moment.
Yeah, about 10 rooms-ish.
Yeah.
But he's got silver, so that's doing a lot of damage.
Zelda is like 2 rooms in. Alright, Jess is gonna up an A. If she heads across the ladder block and goes left, she's on the right path to find her silver arrows.
Looking good.
There's
Here's
the
the bait.
Jerk face.
Jerk face. Aren't you the one cheering when there's a bait block?
Yeah, but
Magic
this
Friends,
is,
what are you
like,
what are you doing?
I
What
don't
are you
know.
doing?
Maybe he's checking for the. He never saw the item in here. I mean, maybe he
he
wants
might
to make
be-
sure
he-
it's not something good. I don't know.
Like well, he's still got the wand as well on the table, and he wouldn't be complaining about that, but it ain't here.
Yeah, I think this is just he maybe forgot, and he's clearing a room that he really doesn't have to. All right, here we go. Jess is gonna find the horizontal shoot room. She's gonna clear it from the safe side, and then get forced back along the path that will lead her straight through the Goma where the Triforce room is, eventually to the silvers.
Triforce room was guarded by a Gleeok.
Gleeok.
Wasn't it?
It's the same letter.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
All right, and I think she killed it.
Maybe.
Yeah, she killed it. Alright, she's of course gonna check the corners. It's gonna be okay. She's gonna walk through here, check these 2 rooms that she couldn't get to. Meanwhile, Magic Friends is 1 room away from his Triforce in level 3.
And now it's all a matter of the exploration in 9.
It really is.
And Jess has most of it, but if Magic Friends can get lucky, this may be a very close race.
Alright, we are about to find out as Magic Friends is heading into level 9. And he's just around the corner from it. Alright, Jess is getting closer and closer to her silvers. Just gotta go north. Because, yeah, you gotta walk past this guy, head to the north, and she's only a couple of rooms. Nah, I think she's gonna go, yeah. Right there. Alright,
this is the
meanwhile,
one.
Magic Friends is in 9. There it is.
And now Jess is in go mode with the path to Ganon and the path to Zelda. Magic Friends time is ticking, and it's ticking fast.
And he's about to find Zelda.
He is.
Alright, he's gonna go ahead, get the any key. I mean, why wouldn't you? As Jess is gonna whistle back to 6. And then I think whistle to 4, which will take her over to 9, because she just has to cross the water. She does thankfully have a potion, which we got to see as she was scrolling through her items. Dodge the whiz robes.
Or just,
Walk
tank
right
right-
through them.
yeah, tank it.
Yeah. That's the best part about the Red Ring. Alright, so Jess is going to go to the transport staircase. She knows because she has most of this 9 mapped out. Alright, here we go, Jess.
With a potion and red ring in hand, this should be a formality, I believe.
Knock on wood. As, oddly enough, Magic Friends is taking the exact same staircase.
Oh goodness. I mean, there's always the idea that Jess doesn't use the potion.
Oh no,
But-
she's probably not gonna chance that, I don't think.
No, there's no way.
Oh, she can't bomb in that way. And yeah, this is this. Here we go. Here is the Ganon fight upcoming for Jess. She has to take the transport stair to get there, or not does it the landmos. Don't die, Jess. Potion!
Don't die, Jess. No!
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'll admit to it. Commentators curse on that.
It's okay. She's gonna be alright. Hey guys, just as a heads up, Nightbot 3 or 4 emotes are the safest thing, but it's gonna be okay. Jess still has a minute to get there. MagicFriends is kind of going in the wrong direction.
A little bit, I think. Oh, there's a bomb pack. That's not a bad thing.
Okay, here we go, Jess.
Just get there.
And make sure
Then
you
we can
potion
talk.
before walking into the blue landmass.
Or preferably, don't walk into the blue landmos at all.
Well, with where they spawn, it's really hard to get around them in that
True.
room without actually hugging them a little bit. Alright, here we go. Jess has heard Ganon. We gotta go down and over. There you go, Jess.
Almost there.
There's the key door that leads us to Ganon. She's got the potion in hand.
1 hour, 30 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh,
Just
MagicFriends
Andy
found
is-
the banana!
Jessandy has found Ganon. We'll need 8 hits to take out the pig. Does potion up.
Oh yeah, he's in a river room. This is always fun.
Dropped stun lock. And, okay, we're going to get the anti-Mr. McConaughey. Mr. McConaughey. I can't even say it
McConaughey?
tonight. There you go. Thank you.
Alright, so oddly enough, MagicFriends is... Oh my gosh, she's right there. Jess has got the lock on Ganon. She's got him down. She's got her Triforces. MagicFriends is entering the Ganon fight.
This will have come down to the wire, but unfortunately for MagicFriends, time has run out because there is the door.
It opens.
And get your GGs out, everybody, for your race winner here tonight, Jessandy. Official race time.gg time of 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 37 seconds. For those of you wondering, Jess's next opponent will be either number 63 seed, DEM Gaming, or the overall number 2 seed, Fury SK.
Alright guys, MagicFriends has Ganon down. He is headed back to start as we are joined by jessandy8. Jessandy, GG's.
GG's, Jess.
Ah, that blew. That blew so much. But thank you. And thank you, Crump, for that lovely roll.
And get your GGs out for MagicFriends, finishing runner-up. 1 hour, 32 minutes, 17 seconds, 40-second difference here tonight. What a close race.
Wow.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a thing, and there are a couple of different factors, but it looks like MagicFriends should hopefully be joining us here in just a minute.
Yeah, I definitely went full Melchior.
You kind of had to be fair.
Oh my gosh. Just everything. The meat block, and then I went to 9. I'm like, I have only the item at 8 left. Surely it won't be that, right?
And surely it won't
And
be
then I
on
get-
the floor.
I know. And of course, I get all the way up to the top section, and I find the Goma, and I think, crap, I never bought arrows. Well, let's go bet that that's silver blocked. Goma blocked silvers, right? And of course, it's a boomerang.
Yeah, this was we're gonna hopefully have MagicFriends join us here in just a moment. But yeah, this the beginning of this seed was rolling all things Jess. You had the sword in under a minute. You got the recorder from underneath the Armos because of the any roads, I think, taking you over to that side of the world. Then you got the red candle before you even needed to buy a candle, and then you get the white sword out of level 8.
Yeah, it was shaping up. I was like, oh, this is going to be a fast seed. And then it wasn't.
Oh no. Then it pulled some shenanigans. It dropped that other shoe really, really quickly.
The overworld was also quite terrible.
Yeah, those Wizrobe screens were definitely dealing you both quite a few unfortunate overworld deaths. Poor MagicFriends, he didn't do that one check down in the bottom corner. He instead did go for the density, and he was checking all of the other open caves. So he had been all over the rest of the world and didn't get his sword until, what was it, Moonrisen, like 13 minutes in?
Oh, wow.
1408.
Yeah, so it was one of those things, though he did end up digging level 8 and found those silvers on the floor.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, it was it was one heck of a race, let me tell you. Welcome and GG's to MagicFriends.
GG's MagicFriends. This looks like a race to be watched back with how close it was.
Looks like Discord is doing some Discord things.
As it often does.
I mean, it's a big fan of push talk, apparently.
Oh, yeah. And, Jess, one question for you. How'd you feel getting the wand out of 7 so early?
I guess I was hoping. Okay, well, we're 7 at. 7 was at the bomb spot there. I didn't get it until, I don't know, just over 30 minutes. And I had the white sword at that point, but I was thinking, of course, well, crap, if I didn't bomb that spot and MagicFriends did, that's a very, very early fast wand.
You assumed I had things.
Well, look at the tracker. I full cleared this gosh darn thing.
Yeah, I think that's the only place I made up time on you. I didn't full clear anything, but I dug out 3 and couldn't get past the meat block. I went into 7 and died to like some blue lamb molas, and at like 30 minutes I had a wood sword.
Yeah,
By the
I got
way,
my first Triforce at like 33 minutes or so, which that feels bad when you don't have Triforces.
Where's level 1?
in the
In the
waterfall.
waterfall.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I died trying to get into the waterfall like at like 3 minutes and never got back up there. And by the time I figured out that I like by the time I was done digging out everything, I never even walked into one.
You had the really good screen scroll. It's just, unfortunately, one of those blue landmos decided to throw a sword in your direction.
Yeah, that I mean, all of those screen scrolls are really rough because you're like, I know any of them could fire at any time, and I'm just like, all right, one of them turned away, go. Oh, the other one's staring right at me. Okay, I'm dead.
And then the orange Wizrobe screens, both of you guys, the orange Wizrobes were staggering their spawns all over the place, and it was just like, no, why are you doing this to us?
Yeah, I mean when they're like that in that one like double cross forest spot, you physically just can't walk past them.
Yeah, you just have to kind of try to reset the screen or just, buy a blue. I actually really appreciated the blue ring purchase because you had hit several of I think 2 of the large secrets, and you had just come away from the blue ring store, and it was like, yes, hopefully he just goes back and gets this, because it made the overworld a lot more manageable.
Yeah. Just how long when did you enter 9?
Let's see. I got my last Triforce at, what is that, like 108-ish, I'll say. And spent a long time digging 9 just to find out that the silvers weren't there, which, by the way, I think I had one secret. No, it was one mugger at the bottom. I think Zelda blocked the other 3 secrets.
that is
So I was waiting
right.
for the one to tell me where the silvers were.
Yeah.
And there were none. Nothing at all.
Well, the really ironic part, so you have to go back, you go out, you find out that Goma blocks the banana. Well, you find out that the Goma's blocking the item, or possibly blocking the item. So you leave 9, you get the regular arrows, you go back in, you go all the way back up there, find out it's the banana, and then you have to go back to 8. MagicFriends still had to go back to 3 to pick up his last Triforce because he didn't know where 1 is, and
Ah.
that makes perfect sense. You go finish
And
3.
and I lost the race because I had never I'd seen only one meat store, and it was like the first door I walked in was the bomb shop near Death Armos, and I marked it as a bomb shop because I'm like, well, great bombs. Like, when am I going to need the meat out of here? Never saw another meat shop. Never marked another meat shop. So it took me about 2 minutes to go find some meat to beat level 3, and that's the difference in the race.
Oddly enough, actually saved you because it put you in the direction of level 6 because you still didn't have your bow yet, and you still hadn't seen the item in 3, and you had spent some time in 4 to find the raft, which we know wasn't necessary. But what really kind of, and this is when you watch it back, when you both go into level 9, or you go back to level 9, I should say, Jess, after you've got your silvers, MagicFriends immediately found the any key like you did, and then somehow makes it up to the north and found that banana within like a minute and a half. But you guys were room for room. You took the same staircase. You get over in the direction of Ganon, and MagicFriends takes the door to the north. And Jess, you'd already found Ganon. You took the door to the south, and then ended up dying to Ganon. And that's when MagicFriends went up and to the right, which is kind of away from where you needed to be able to hear Ganon.
Yeah,
So
I went
it
up
was
and then.
still
No, I didn't
really
I didn't get a Ganon though. I died in the doorway to the blue
I'm
land
sorry.
mode
Yes,
right
the blue
before
land modes.
Ganon.
Blue land mode. Sorry. Yes, you died.
I was
to the jerk
salty
face
as
land modes.
heck on that death.
Yeah. That was like, I'm going, no, Jess has got a potion. She's gonna go. Crap. That's bad. It was highly unfortunate, and you'll see many no's in chat.
I
but
think
this
I've
was
been I've been saying for a very long time that a lot of people push through 9 and they just like clear one room at a time, and I'm just like, for some reason this like taking staircases in 9 has always been the solution. I don't know what the randomizer does with this flag set, but like the solution seems to always be just like take all the staircases, because one of them plops you right next to Ganon, one of them plops you right next to Zelda, or Zelda's behind something magical, or Ganon's behind something magical, or the Silvers are behind something magical. I don't know why. Like, that's the one reason I felt really good about this tournament, was like because I always take the staircases. I don't know if there's anyone else who's like adamant about taking staircases in 9. Like, even if I have the items, I take all the staircases.
it's kind of a mixed bag. I prefer to walk until I can't walk anymore, and then I start taking staircases, unless I know it's a small 9, because then it's all just staircases. But a lot of runners, it's kind of about halfway, in between. People will take all the staircases they can, or some people will take none of the staircases they can, and it just depends upon where everything actually ended up and if you can bomb there. So it really is kind of a mixed bag, which is a lot of fun. But we'll go ahead and ask our runners, you guys have any final thoughts on this seed?
Just good luck, Jess. I don't know if Fury has played his match, but Fury is the higher seed, so in theory, you're playing Fury next week, I believe. If he
Depends
assuming
who
he
wins,
wins.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's either number 63 seed DM Gaming or the overall number 2 seed Fury SK for you next, Jess. How you feeling about either of those matchups?
All I know is, so far, I have not yet disappointed Just Dad, and that makes me happy. So I can
Yay.
call him tomorrow when he's awake and say, at least for my part, your bracket is still alive.
Yay. I mean,
yeah.
I think that's worth it.
It is, truly. So yeah, I'll be have to just scout out the Fury DEM match and watch both of them and see, what are they up to?
Let's see. I'm trying to find it on the schedule, and I don't see it just yet. Oh no, there it is. It is on the 29th, which is Saturday at, I swear this is 5:30 p.m.
5:30.
Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad. I'll be able to watch that. Mwahaha. No, thank you so much, CD, for restreaming this, and CD and Moonrisen for commentating, and Crump for tracking and rolling us a hellacious seed. Much appreciated.
Yep.
We've taught
Thanks
you
for
well.
doing all the work, friends.
And MagicFriends, Go ahead, CD.
I
Sorry.
was just gonna say this is a beautiful seed.
It really is. And Magic Friends, unfortunately, your tournament it ends tonight. Unfortunately, it's been a blast to watch you these past several weeks. Got any parting thoughts for us?
I think my parting thought is I want to thank Fred because like this is probably the flag set like Fred Coughlin, the creator of the randomizer, if you're in the stream, like he basically took the like somebody was like, "Hey, I've got an idea," and he just grinded out making the changes so that we could even run this tournament.
Oh yeah, Fred's always been amazing about trying to come up with new flags that change the randomizer, but not in ways that make it feel like it's not still Zelda at its core, which is something I think most of us greatly appreciate.
Yeah, I told him in his chat the other day, like this felt like the best blend of like luck and skill and routing and like combat. Like everything felt very balanced, and that you needed all of it. And that's like what I feel like is the best. Like the best kind of tournaments are the ones where everything is needed.
So true. But all right, guys. So there are still 2 matches happening kind of tonight. The one over on Z1R Randomizer has been underway for a little while, but I don't believe it's over yet. And then
Not
at
yet.
11:30 p.m. on Speed Gaming 2, we're going to have Cytown shaking on Shaddy.
Actually, that is at 9:30 p.m. according to the schedule right here.
21:30. Oh yeah, I can totally math. We're good.
9:30 p.m. on Speed Gaming 2. Tracy M and Homer J Smash bringing a match between Cytown and Shaddy.
Yay, that'll be fun. But Jess, GG's and good luck moving forward.
Thank you much.
This was
Thank you guys again.
This is definitely a blast to watch. Thank you very much to Crump for doing our tracking in the background. And Moonrisen, thank you for hanging out with me. This was a great deal of fun.
Always a pleasure doing comms with you, CD. I mean, I get excited whenever you and I are paired up in the boat. So always a pleasure working with you.
I'm just waiting for you to get a cat. Like, I know
Cat's
it's
coming very, very, very soon.
Yay.
I promise.
All right, guys, and if you'll just hang on, jessandy8 has gone ahead and raided us over into Z1R Randomizer. So everybody have a great night, and we'll catch you later.
Take care, everyone.